Welcome. Today we are going to look at something that confuses almost every man. We are talking about the secret signs a woman gives when she is deeply in love with you but is working hard to hide it. Most people think love is easy to see. They think if she likes you, she will just tell you, but female psychology doesn't always work that way. Often when a woman feels a very strong pull toward a man, a feeling that scares her, she will do the opposite of what you expect. She will hide, she will act cold, she will build a wall. She isn't doing this to be mean. She is doing it because she is afraid of how much she wants you. By the end of this, you will see the truth. Let's go deeper. First, we must understand one simple thing. Silence does not mean nothing. When a woman is truly falling for you, her silence is actually very loud. Think about it. When a woman doesn't care about you, she is easy to talk to. She is nice. She is calm and she forgets you the moment you leave. But when she feels something powerful, something that makes her lose her balance, she starts to watch her own behavior. She is trying to protect herself from her own feelings. She is fighting a battle inside her own mind. The first big sign is how much she remembers. Think back to your last talk. Did she bring up something small you said weeks ago? Maybe it was a food you liked, or a story from your childhood, something you forgot you even mentioned. Most men think, oh, she just has a good memory. No, people only remember small details when those details belong to someone they care about. She is studying you. She is noticing the way you talk, the things you like, and the things you fear. But here is the trick. She will never tell you that she was paying attention. She won't say, I remembered this because you are important to me. Instead, she will act like it was an accident. She might say, I don't know why that popped into my head. That is a lie. It is a shield. She is trying to convince you and herself that she isn't thinking about you all the time. But if you look at her eyes when she says it, you will see a small flash of light. She is proud that she knows you. She is terrified that if you knew how much she thinks about you, you would have too much power over her. To her, knowing you feels like being close to you, and being close feels dangerous. She is standing on the edge of a cliff looking down at how much she loves you, and she is trying to pretend she isn't about to fall. This brings us to the second sign, the way she disappears. This is what drives men crazy. You have a great night together. You laugh, you talk for hours, and you feel a spark that is real. You go home feeling amazing. You think, finally, somewhere, and then she stops texting. She is busy for 3 days, or she sends short, cold answers that feel like a slap in the face. What happened? Did she stop liking you? Did she find someone better? No. She got scared. She realized that she let her guard down. She realized she showed you how much she wants you. That feeling of being exposed made her panic. Her brain told her to run and hide. She is pulling away because she needs to prove to herself that she doesn't need you. She is trying to get her power back. If she didn't love you, she wouldn't need to run away. People only run when they are afraid of getting caught. Love is the only thing that makes her flee like that. Next, look at how she copies you. This isn't just about the words she uses. It's about her body. When you are sitting with her, watch her breathing. Is it the same as yours? Look at her eyes. Do they get wider when she looks at you? These are things her body does without her permission. She cannot fake this. She might be saying she wasn't ready for a relationship, but her body is telling a different story. Her body is trying to match yours. This is a natural human instinct to connect. She is subconsciously changing herself to fit you. It is a silent way of giving in. If you move closer, she might freeze for a second. That's her mind trying to stay in control, but then she will relax. She will tilt her head. She will move a little closer. These are signs of deep trust. She is hiding the love in her words, but it is leaking out of her skin. She is a prisoner of her own feelings, and you are the only one who can see it. Then we have the way she tests you. She will start a small fight. She will disagree with you about something that doesn't matter. She will tease you or poke at your ego. Most men think she is just being moody or annoying, but if you understand women, you know this is actually a good sign. She is testing your strength. She is thinking, if I am difficult, will he stay? If I push him, will he break? If I show him my fire, will he run away? Or will he stand his ground? She is hiding her love behind a fight because she needs to know you are strong enough to hold her heart. She doesn't want a man she can control. She wants a man who can handle how much she loves him. Every argument is a way for her to see who you really are. She isn't trying to win. She is trying to find a reason to finally stop fighting and let you win her. Should we keep going? There are many more layers to uncover. The truth is starting to come out. Do you want more? I thought so, because once you start to see the truth, you can't look away. Let's go further into the shadows. Let's talk about the fifth sign. This is what I call the wall in the crowd. Have you ever been at a party or a dinner with her and you notice that she talks to everyone except you? She laughs with your friends. She listens to another man's story. She acts like you are just a piece of furniture in the room. Most men feel a sting here. They think she's lost interest. Or she likes the other guy more. You are wrong. If she didn't care about you, she would treat you like everyone else. She would be polite and casual, but she is ignoring you on purpose. Why? Because looking at you is too much for her. If she looks at you for more than a second, she's afraid her eyes will give her away. She's afraid her face will show how much she's been thinking about you to her. You are a sun that is too bright to look at directly, so she looks at everyone else to stay safe. But watch what happens when the crowd leaves. Watch what happens when it's just the two of you walking to the car. The wall falls down. Suddenly she is quiet. Suddenly the energy changes. The woman who ignored you for 2 hours is now standing 3 inches closer than she needs to. That switch, that change from cold in public to warm in private is a massive sign. She is keeping you as her own secret. The 6th sign is even deeper. It is the hidden investment. A woman who is hiding her love will start to take care of you, but she will do it in a way that looks like an accident. She might bring you your favorite drink because she just happened to buy an extra one. She might send you a link to a job or a hobby you like because she just saw it online. Pay attention to the just happened and the by the way. Those are covers. She is spending her time and her energy on you. She is thinking about your needs when you aren't around, but she is terrified of you saying, "Thank you for thinking of me." If you say that, the game is over. She would have to admit she was focusing on you. So she makes her kindness look like a random event. She wants to be your support, but she doesn't want to wear the label. She is building a home for you in her heart, but she's pretending she's just a visitor. Now let's look at the 7th sign, the high stakes protection. When a woman loves you in secret, she becomes your fiercest defender even when you don't know it. If someone says something small against you, she will be the first one to shut it down. But watch how she does it. She won't say, "Don't talk about the man I love like that." She will use logic, she will use wit. She will find a way to make the other person look wrong without ever admitting she is on your side. She is protecting your reputation because your reputation is now tied to her happiness. If you are hurt, she is hurt. If you lose, she loses. She is invested in your winning. If she didn't care, she wouldn't bother defending you. She would just let the words go by. But the fact that she fights for you, even in small ways, proves that you have a place in her soul that she is protecting with everything she has. And finally, the 8th sign, the eyes when you leave, this is the hardest one for her to hide. Most of the time, she can control her words, she can control her texts, she can even control her smile, but she cannot control the way she looks at you when you turn your back to walk away. If you ever want to know the truth, turn around unexpectedly. Catch her gaze when she thinks you aren't looking. You won't see a friendship there. You won't see indifference. You will see a look that is heavy with longing. You will see a look that says, "I wish you didn't have to go." In that 1 second, the mask is gone. In that 1 second, all the walls she built, the teasing, the ignoring, the busy texts, they all mean nothing. You are seeing the raw, honest hunger of a woman who is drowning in her feelings for you. Men, if you see these signs, you have a choice. You can call her out and watch her run away in fear, or you can be the man who understands. You can be the man who stays calm, stays strong, and gives her the safety she needs to finally stop hiding. Because when a woman fights this hard to hide her love, it's because that love is the most powerful thing she has ever felt. There is still so much more to talk about. The human mind has thousands of rooms we haven't entered yet. Should we continue to the next chapter? Are you ready to hear about what happens when the mask finally breaks? You are still here. That means you felt it. You felt that strange, heavy tension that you couldn't quite explain. Now that you know the signs, the world looks different, doesn't it? But knowing the signs is only the beginning. Now we have to talk about the moment breaking point. We have to talk about the moment the mask finally cracks. You see, a woman cannot hide a fire that big forever. Eventually, the smoke starts to show. This happens in a moment of emotional exhaustion. She has spent weeks, maybe months, pretending she doesn't care. She has spent all her energy building those walls we talked about. But one day, something happens. Maybe she's had a long day at work. Maybe she's had a glass of wine. Or maybe you did something small that touched a nerve she wasn't ready for. In this moment, watch for the unfiltered leak. Suddenly, she says something that is too honest. She might ask you, "Why are you so nice to me?" with a voice that sounds like it's about to break. Or she might get angry at you for no reason. And when you ask what's wrong, she says, "I just can't deal with you right now." Don't be fooled by the anger, and don't be confused by the sadness. What you are seeing is surrender. Her mind is tired of lying. Her heart is tired of pretending it's cold when it's actually burning. In that moment, she is waiting for you to do something. Most men react to her words. They argue back. They try to fix the problem. Don't do that. If you want to see what's behind the mask, you have to stay still. You have to be the mountain. Look at her. Really look at her, and don't say a word. Let the silence sit between you. When you don't fight back and you don't run away, she has nowhere left to hide. The silence will force her to face her own feelings. This brings us to a concept I call the shadow jealousy. Because she hasn't told you she loves you, she knows she has no right to be jealous. She knows she isn't your girlfriend. She knows you're free to talk to whoever you want. So when she sees you with another woman, she won't throw a scene. She won't cry. Instead, she becomes perfectly formal. She becomes like a polite stranger. She will wish you well. She might even say, "She seems nice." But watch her hands. Watch the way she grips her glass or her phone. Watch the way she suddenly finds a reason to leave the room. This is the most painful sign for her. She is hurting because she feels she is losing something that she never even dared to claim. Her silence in that moment is a scream. So, why does this matter to you? It matters because we live in a world where everyone is playing it safe. Everyone is wearing a mask. But you are now a man who can see through the dark. When you understand these hidden signals, you stop being a victim of mixed signals. You realize there are no mixed signals. There is only the truth. And the fear of the truth. When you see a woman fighting herself, don't judge her. Don't think she's crazy. Realize that she is carrying a weight that is too heavy for her. She is waiting for a man who is strong enough to see her. Even when she's trying to be invisible, she is waiting for a man who can say, "I see you," without using a single word. We have covered so much ground, but the human heart is a deep well. There is still the mystery of the sudden sacrifice and the secret of the shared language. Do you feel the weight of this knowledge yet? Are you ready to see how this story ends? Shall we move to the final chapter? This is where it all comes together. This is the end of the game. By now, you understand the signs, you've seen the memory, the distance, and the tests, but there is one final wall she will build. It is the strongest one. It is what I call the sudden sacrifice. When a woman is deeply in love, but terrified to say it, she will start to do things for your future that have nothing to do with her. She will give you advice that might actually move you away from her. She might tell you to take that job in another city. She might encourage you to fix a relationship with someone else. Most men think, if she loved me, she would want me to stay. No. If she likes you, she wants you near her, but if she loves you and she's hiding it, she wants what is best for you, even if it hurts her. She is sacrificing her own happiness to ensure yours. She does this because she thinks that if she can't have you, she can at least be the reason you succeeded. It is a quiet, noble, and very lonely way to love someone. The last piece of the puzzle is the shared language. Watch for the words only the two of you use. Watch for the jokes that no one else understands. Even when she is acting cold, she will still use these words. Why? Because it's a tether. It's a way to keep a string attached to your soul while she pretends to walk away. Every time she uses a special word or a nickname she gave you, she is claiming you. She is saying, "You are mine," in this small way, even if the world doesn't know it. Men, listen closely. The world will tell you that women are a mystery. The world will tell you that you can never truly know what they are thinking. They are wrong. Women are not a mystery to the man who knows how to listen with his eyes. They are not a mystery to the man who is brave enough to sit in the silence without flinching. If you see these 8 signs, if you feel that heavy electric pull, stop searching for more proof. You have the truth. The question is no longer, does she love me? The question is, are you the man who is strong enough to lead her out of her fear? If this resonated with you, if you've seen these signs in your own life and finally feel understood, then help this message reach others who are still walking in the dark. Tap the like button and subscribe to join us as we continue to explore the depths of human psychology. I want to hear your story. Leave a comment below and tell me about a time you caught a glimpse of what was behind the mask. Your experience could be the light someone else needs. She has spent so long building that fortress. She has spent so much energy pretending she is fine alone. Don't tear the walls down. Just stand at the gate. Wait for her. Show her that you aren't going anywhere. When she realizes that her love doesn't make her weak, but that it makes both of you stronger, the mask will vanish. What you will find behind it will be the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. Thank you for watching. Stay observant. Stay grounded. I'll see you in the next one.